Okay, got 42 advantage. Let's get it, man.
I've been burning sage. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. Tell them I'm doing great.
Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. You take a look at Cleveland.
They're firing on all cylinders right now. The guys seem to be playing for one another. As long as they maintain the selfless attitude, their success should continue.
And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Los Angeles.
Gotta make that shit,
Now Los Angeles with it. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Misses off the right iron. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Allen.
That shit, you gotta make that shit. You gotta make that.
On the second chance points.
I know what you gonna do.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets
the
bucket
that
on the
book ass
follow.
shit. You can't go left or right. I just want to back up, yeah.
James outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gotta pass that, but you gonna slap that blind
so much
still.
attention in pick and roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Now here's Garland. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game.
Good shit, Bruce.
That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they play. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
The call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mitchell. Lots of room. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at?
Well, BA, first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong.
That shit, nigga.
Realistically, you start planning for the offseason. There are still games left to play.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James.
Yeah.
He shoots it. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Mitchell. He goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Mitchell's got 6 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
No more, can't get no more than boards.
Crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Can't tell them all like
James with the jam.
I'll tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
11 feet away.
It's
And Mobley gets it to go.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Allen gets it to go.
Get back on me.
Allen's got his second basket.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Here's Doncic.
And
he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Allen.
Good shit.
The Cavaliers with another bucket. The Lakers trail.
One of my twin towers right there.
Doncic with it. Last game we saw him with 32 points. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
Yes.
That's his first
I
foul.
don't know why he's too slow.
A great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the first.
Yeah, I'll take that. He's too slow.
Count it. Good.
I told you he's too slow.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Money.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up 4.
14.
Get it. Cavalier Nation.
The Cavaliers, 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Doncic up top. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Now Okoro. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, the second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Launches a 3. Oh, Luka with a deep one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. Len's got his first basket of the night.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
And here's Hunter for 3.
Why these niggas can't give me that much space, boy?
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of plan and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
The Lakers with the ball. Vincent outside. From behind the arc.
Oh, he made that play.
Fires in the triple.
Like it was going back.
Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of
Get out of here.
his
Get out my face.
Yep, that one goes.
Man.
The Lakers in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Connect. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Strus. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
He just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound, with strong, solid technique.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Nigga made that shit crazy. Yeah, look at that boy.
You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Come on.
In 2024, Luka
Come on,
Doncic
Cap.
recorded
Cavaliers.
6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time
What we gonna do
anyone has
if
done
that-
it
what's
in
happening in the
NBA
finals?
history.
We're gonna
So
go for
if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Out to Mobley. Down low. Mitchell. Controls the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
I think he's
He
done.
didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Garland with the ball. Vincent picks him up. Pocket 4.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell, good.
Assist from
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. For 3. 3 ball. Donovan
Get it.
Mitchell.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play
We're
the style
bottling 5
they
for
want.
7.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a
What's
chance
up,
here.
bro?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another down the other end.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Tries it from 16. No good.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
That's the end.
And a pretty tightly contested.
Your Lakers, 33. The Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers lead by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Here's Allen. It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here's Doncic outside. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. The 3. On target from range.
Waking up.
Garland's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James can't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And Dort. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Finney Smith.
Out of here, Philly.
And it's off from 3-point range.
Running guy.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I ran one, huh?
Left side Mitchell. Shoots.
Oh.
And stolen by Hayes. Here's the break.
He got hit by himself. Yeah, I know.
James deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Pass to Strus. Left side Garland. 14 feet away. And another miss by Cleveland.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him. Here's James. Here's Hayes. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Hayes has got 6.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Garland, no good. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Cleveland calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Your Lakers youth dance team, give them some love.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Allen.
2 minutes.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. 10 points for him.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Shot is good by Reeves.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Mitchell.
There's
the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Cavaliers leading. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Here's Doncic. Jerome grabs the miss. And here comes Cleveland. They lead by 1. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at the Moda Center. He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. And that one misses. Grant, the Cavs making playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And he gets it to go.
Good luck. Good luck.
He's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Let's make some noise.
The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Timeout called for the Lakers. It's T-shirt time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. Give them some love.
There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Outside Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Finished off the break. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the...
Good D, boy. Got that pressure on the
49.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Lakers trail by 5. James outside. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Green. And Mobley throws it down.
Assist from.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Do that nigga to a little draw.
Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Okoro. Pass to Hunter. Outside for Green. Nails the baby hook.
Yeah, I seen you, boy.
Cavaliers lead by 7.
Take
A
out.
nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
T-shirt giveaway.
I don't think this timeout was just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
Once again,
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick is going over with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Tries again. Allen can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 7. Oh, and the jam by James.
Well, those are the kinds of moves that distinguish LeBron from every other small forward that has ever played this game.
Garland up top. Soft touch off the glass.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And here's Doncic outside. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Outside Strus. Puts up a 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's James. James with the focus.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Right side Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Strus. The putback. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. James with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Mobley with the block.
That's
Out of here, boy.
the length, the athleticism,
Not in here.
timing,
No.
and Mobley.
Can't make a combo. You better not, boy.
Now Hayes.
You better not get that shot out of here,
Stolen by
nigga.
Strus. Mobley left side. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Get out of here.
9-point game.
Bye-bye.
And Mitchell with the slam.
We're gonna holler at you.
No, crafty play by Darius Garland. Gets his hands on the ball and gets it quickly up the floor.
Back to James.
Get out of here. What you doing, Mitchell?
Oh, rejected by Allen.
And the clock will wind down.
Come on, bro. What you doing?
Just a
Go
solid
team.
effort and a good win for the Cavaliers.
13.
You
Going that shit
can
out.
score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Pass to Vincent.
Kind of shit.
A shot to stop the run.
So,
The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
don't quit.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Second free throw, no good. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Fearless, as always, Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson.
Bugging out. Alright. Gonna look at these box scores. Okay, Luka had 19. I did a pretty good job on Luka. LeBron shot 50%. Okay. I shut them down. Reeves. They had a good game. They just didn't get on the ball more, you know. That's all. Yes. Close. Yeah. Yeah, they done. So what? Oh, I know. 25. One play good game. Well, good game. All right.